Welcome to the Geek Guy. Chunkmeister.com. Podcast. Chunkmeister.com. Podcast. No, I'm not getting paid. Welcome to the Geek Guy. Chunkmeister.com. Podcast. Chunkmeister.com. Podcast. No, I'm not getting paid. Welcome to the Geek Guy. Chunkmeister.com. Podcast. Chunkmeister.com. Podcast. No, I'm not getting paid. Welcome to the Geek Guy. Chunkmeister.com. Podcast. Chunkmeister.com. Podcast. No, I'm not getting paid.
Hello. How are we all? Good evening. And yes, that music is rather repetitive. Repetitive. Repeating. And this is a bit fast for this time of night. Evening, Tetley man. Yeah, Tetley man is there saying, "What?" Tetley man there messaged me at 3:30 in the morning to say, "Is there going to be a show tonight?" At least he got the right day. But I'm not sure whether it was a case of, he was still awake from yesterday, or whether he got really, really early, See the stuff that keeps you up. Oh. Yeah, because other days you do message me the day before saying, "Is there a show tonight?" I'm like, it's Tuesday. Oh, right. Anyway, Mrs. Trunks is hiding behind me. I will be. So how are we all? What have we been doing this week? And why have I got this music playing? Wow, who knows? But I could be playing something else. Oh man. So, my audio coming through okay? Oh, this is very 8-bit. So, I am set for the evening. Well, for a little bit. So, for this show now and then the show after, I've got my little glass of cider. Brought to you courtesy of Strongbow on Father's Day.
Welcome.
Or we could listen to Mrs. Chunks singing Amazing Grace. There we are. Shall I? Shall we? Amazing Grace. Because everybody else is asleep. It's Tetty Man and David Fisher and a couple of others. Hi, David. It is. And oh no. Get down, dog. Yeah, just catching up on something a minute. Me and my colleague in work, we have these bad jokes that we tell each other. It's gone to a new level, you know. Want to hear a joke about a piece of paper? Never mind, it's terrible.
Oh, no rules again.
What do I call a man that can't stand? Neil. What do you call are his favourite jokes? They are his lifeblood of being funny. You know, because he's got, you know, everybody's got to be funny at some point. Not happy with my camping insurance. Apparently, if somebody steals my tent in the night, I'm no longer covered.
Luna!
alcoholic dog. Now this is interesting because when I play this playlist, even though it's no copyright sounds, I still get strikes, which is a bit dull, really, because it's no copyright sounds. Why? Okay, so should be a little bit of music there. Picked up a Drag X. Is it that good? I've heard good things about the Drag X. I haven't picked one up. I did. What have I picked up this week? I have picked up two. I picked up two amulets because the amulet watch mods. Let me see where are they? Where they are? Where is you? Where is they? They're in here. You've seen them. Watch mod. And what else have I picked up? Got some random stuff. Some very random stuff I have picked up. One of which things was this Nexus. So what was that then? Thing just landed on my foot. There it is. It is a very odd design. I'm not persuaded it's any good. But I thought, okay, let's check this out. See what it's like. Do you know what? It looks really weird. Is it any good? God knows. But it doesn't look straightforward. Maybe I'll need to read the instructions for it. Hey, Bambi Bess. So, there is the top. Yeah, the complication is complication factor. I don't know. No. That's definitely for another day. What the heck kind of springs to mind? Definitely one where you need to read the manual. So yeah, one of those. And a load of juice. One of which was I sound like a whistle. What happened was one of those Juicing Power, Shock, Fizzy Rainbow. If you do have a vapor's tongue, this is amazing. Absolutely amazing. But yeah, I got quite a few juices and I got some more ciders because I enjoy the cider, and I have actually mixed one of my old cider juices with Grape Fantasy. So, you know, the super sweet stuff that's mega cold, you know, this stuff. I found a bottle of this from ages ago. Yeah, bigger doesn't mean better. Fantasy Ice. So that's mega cold, and I put that in with some of this Scrumpy Strawberry and Lime, Scrumpy Johns, not Scrumpy Jacks, and yeah, so strawberry lime plus grape gives it a very, very cold grapey flavour. Safety meeting at work. They asked me, what steps would you take in the event of a fire? Really big ones was apparently not the right answer. Well, evening, Audie. Dude, that camping trip was intense. If you've ever tried eating a clock, it's really time consuming. Especially going for the seconds. Oh, I forgot I had memes I was going to put up today as well. Should I go through some memes? Would you like to see some memes? Everybody there saying hello, hello, hello. There's me trying to find some space on my desk. Yeah, that is quite complex. It goes on the floor with other stuff. Cherry-tastic Fruit Labs. Yeah, so one of multiple random juices that I get from Imran. One of which has no cap. There we are. That's a bit of a chemically cherry. Well, I thought, let's see what he's got. There was a Wham bar that was supposed to be pretty good, so because I don't know what it is. I'm just getting more and more used to the flavour of what do they call it? The Purple Tears and Pegasus Tears. That's always the way, you know. That always happens. Yeah. What else I got? Smock RPM 40. Fortunately, he's dead. Dies, dead. And you know what? Also got a dead Fetch. I don't know what it is with Smock at the moment. But dead stuff is what's happening. So this is the smoke. This is this. Charging at 100%. Okay, excellent. So if I pull this out, oh look, dead. Okay then, let's try it again. It's charging 100%. Let's turn it on. There we are. Power's locked. Okay, that's unlocked. So it's working there. It's working. That's fine. Let's just unplug it then. Oh, great. So what? It's probably something coming. It's probably something coming loose inside. That's not firmware-y. That's just a loose connection, I reckon. But yeah, I need to do what do you call it? A new flow of thermal grease on my old CPU. So what have I done? I picked up some of this stuff on eBay, a nice big packet. Try and clone your own juice. So yeah, so this stuff is, I've been doing some reading up, and even though it's a brand which I've never heard of, it has actually had really good reviews. So I have no idea of the name of the company until I bought in it. Sounds Polish. Hansi. Anybody heard of this? So basically you get a little spreader with it, and you get this gold grease. It is gold. It is gold. Very interesting. Very interesting. But I have to get all the old stuff off the old chip. But I think what I'll do is I'll do some tests, let run for a while, just idling. Then do some tests. Compare the old with the new. I think the old is pretty dead, and I think I put a fair bit on the last time. So when you're doing when you put on a heatsink grease, you literally need the thinnest of layers, because one, it spreads itself anyway, but two, it is just to fill in the microscopic grooves that are there. It's not to put it's not like a sandwich. You're not filling a sandwich. You just need the thinnest level. Yeah, so I have been using these more and more as well. These are so handy if you can't vape, and if you're in an environment where you can't vape and you just need that hit. The snus are great. Yeah, they're pretty good. Price wise, I'm not sure. Tell you what, let's go on a snooze hunt. Let's find a box of these, because these were from nickpouch.co.uk, citrus number 2 or citrus number 4. Okay, so they are £6 for 20. A pouch of 20 packs. So this is number 2. Number 2 is 7.5 milligrams. So that's number 2. Nick Pouch UK. Let's have a check of number 4. So they're not cheap by any stretch of the imagination. Visions of all the people with mouth cancer used to chew. That's because the other stuff in there, you know. I need to set this. Pissing me off already. There we are. Damn focus. Well, these are classic tunes. Sold out, sold out, sold out. So they all sold out. Shop. No, there's some in stock. Let's have a look. I don't know where it is. I wonder if it's because it's become so popular really quickly. Or are they just not good at keeping stocks? I'm just wondering what the strength is of the number 4. 15 milligrams, so it's 7.5 or 15. So that's something that they couldn't tell us at Expo, because they weren't able to tell us. We asked, he said, well, these strengths 1, 2, 3, and 4 mean nothing unless you tell us what they are. So useful. No, I think it's just that they haven't got any there. Let's try another site, shall we? Hype. In stock, free shipping, $5.99. Citrus Mini Light. Okay. All white portion. Nicotine strength. Milligrams per pouch, 3. Content per can, gram, 8. Pouches per can, 20. Okay, so this says it's 3 milligrams per pouch instead of 7.5 and 15. So that's not too bad. Get this product and 3 additional cans for only $12.99. So, bit of a deal there. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting because they just tingle. They give you a little bit of a tingle in your mouth, and it's hard to actually work out because it just sort of you can hardly feel the nicotine going into your system. It's weird. It's just you just get the effects come in really, really slowly. It is. No. They were a lifesaver on the coach coming on from Expo. Because I was waiting for ages to catch the bus to come home. And you can't vape in the coach station. So I was like, oh my gosh, I can't keep going back and forth outside with my cases and bags and everything. So, yeah, these things just pop in your mouth and off you go. So they do have a mix pack out of stock, coming soon. So, if you do want to try it, they've got 2 of the cold mint and 2 of the citrus for 13 quid. That's pretty good. Out of stock at the moment, but that is from here. Okay. It says the pouches are 3 milligrams of the one and 6 for the other. So, if you haven't seen them, there's a little thing at the top, on the very top, to put your dead ones in. And then you open it in the middle. And you get lots of these little packets. Like that. What's inside here is like a slow release nicotine. And you put up under your lip. And you can be conscious of it being there, especially when it starts to tingle. But after a while, it sort of settles in there and gets sort of, beds in. Now this one feels like I put 2 packs in here. I put some 2s and some 4s in this one packet because I had too many boxes. I think this is actually a 4. Yeah, because it tingles really, really quickly, and then it kind of goes off. And that's it. That's, it's there. It's produced by Swedish Match, and I think Swedish Match are quite a big seller in this market. Yeah, I wouldn't be I wouldn't be unhappy if I had to use these. But there are some other packs and other flavours. So, as you can see on that page, at the bottom of the page, you've got other multi-packs. Mix pack menthol, midsummer. Interesting. So we have Nordic Spirit Elderflower, Ace Citrus Strong, Velo Ruby Berry, and Velo Tropical Breeze. Let's see what's in the other pack. Velo Freeze Slim Strong, Ice Cold Slim Strong, and Ruby Berry Slim Normal. So it looks like they've all got these 1 to 4 dot thingies. So I haven't really looked into it too much. I've just been using them. I'm enjoying the effects because they work well. Nordic Spirit, Spearmint Intense Extra Strong, Scruff Super White Fresh, Loop Mint Mania Normal Strong, on mint a 2 milligram. Let's go back again. And this is probably the best way to do it. What juice am I on at the moment? I thought, did you miss it? What do you wish to at the start? I'm on this, which is an interesting mix between the strawberry and lime cider and the cold grape. Old bottle. This is I'm not sure, I think some kind of plastic. I think it feels glassy, but it's not. That's the recycling corner. Yeah. So dead mods. Fed up with dead mods. My desk has become another international incident. After tidying up the other day, everything came off my desk this way. Took everything off my desk, moved it out, tidied. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's all gone back here slowly. It's creeping back when I put in, packs of cotton and all my batteries again. And talking of batteries, there's a set charged. I keep forgetting, see. So there's my charge batteries. And I was going to say, I haven't bought anything. I haven't bought much this week, magic-wise. Magic-wise, I have bought Magic Fest in a box because there's no Magic Fest. I bought Magic Fest in a box, which is pretty cool. Lots of nice kind of super cards that you can't get anywhere else. They're rare with Magic Fest written on them. Some mats, some play mats to put down, to play on. Basically like a coil build mat, but a specific size. What? What are you giggling for now? What? Tell us a joke.
No, it's a video.
What is the video? So my desk is starting to become a creeping mess. And we don't like mess. But yeah, as I'm saying, Smock, not happy. If anybody knows why my fetch does this, which is absolutely nothing on the screen, please let me know, because I've got 1, 2 which do that. This one doesn't even fire, although it could be the pod. Let me check that one. No, that one's dead. And this one doesn't. This one creeps. This one comes up with a screen which has got gobbledygook on it. It looks like firmware's crashed, doesn't it? So, not happy with. Oh, there we are. It's crashed and it's got all gunk on the screen. Not good. That's the way. Got to have your beverage. So yeah, 3 dead smock. 4 dead smock if you count the RPM 40. And I was in a dead mode, so I thought, right, these are obviously completely knackered. Let's get out my vaporessor. Now I've got a vaporessor. Where's the back plate for this now? There are such random things on my desk. So, oh man, what's it called? Vaporessor, not Luna, Lux. What does it do? Again, this is another one which batteries in there, doesn't do anything. But this is the magic C. And when I plug it in, I'll hold the button down on the power. It does this magic. Ready? Comes up, tells me the firmware version and stuff for a second or two, and then disappears. So I've emailed Vaporessor to find out what's happening. I haven't emailed Smock about the devastation with his fetch mods. Yeah, it's the Lux, yeah. But there's definitely something wrong there. Tis very odd. And I would dig out one of these. This is the what is it? It's a Smock stick, 80 watts, which is interesting because it's a throwback because it's got the old dial at the bottom and you turn it and it tells you what is there. I must have used it out. Let's put it back on charge. Dead battery. Still uses pass-through. Vodka Red Bull. But yeah, that needs charging, so let's just charge that up. And I put a weird coffee in there. I can't remember where it got it from. I think it was the 24K coffee. It's called Fabulous. If you're looking for a good coffee, this is like a coffee cheesecakey type flavour. It's by Holy Juice. Holy Juice 24K Fabulous. Nice coffee cheesecake. Yeah, so desk isn't too bad, let's be honest. Does have a little bit of rubbish and some receipts. Let's put that there. I am forever sorting out my daughter's little pad. Hey, J. Jerry. I had this pad years ago. I know it's things that I have break really quickly. It's not me, sure. This pad is a very old version of the software. And my daughter has taken loads of pictures of herself because she'll sit there with a button down. And basically what's happened is, you see the very bottom part there with the buttons? It moves when you turn like that. Okay? Now when it's like that, for some reason the bottom part of the screen where the buttons are just doesn't work. So if you put it like that, then you can carry on using the buttons and watching Peppa Pig and all that sort of stuff. But YouTube is a pain in the backside because it keeps dying. So, yeah. It keeps saying new version. I think it's Android 4.4.2 or something like that. It's not a new version. So, yeah. Definitely a bit of a pain. Toothbrush. Always got a toothbrush to brush your coils and give them a clean. And these batteries need to go on charge next. So I'm going to take these out. So these are the batteries that came. I got these batteries from Expo, but these tubes come with the Kriemhild, which is currently on charge. And yeah, I am enjoying the Kriemhild with the stock tank that comes with it. It's quite a nice flavour on it. Oh my gosh. What's the dog's stone? And why I have this on my desk, don't ask, I have no idea. That's a Spy Mini Gusto cover, which I haven't used my Gustos for quite some time. And I don't know where they are. They're in a bag somewhere. So my desk isn't totally a total mess. It's just a little bit of a mess. It just looks worse than it is, you know what I mean? But yeah, I still haven't found my gold one of these, my gold Nord. I still live by the Nord. This is the abalone shell. Skin on it with a rainbow. Still the kind of thing you can stick in your pocket, you know, and know it's there. If you not sure where you're going or whatever, just chuck it in your pocket. Always handy if your batteries die and so on. So yeah, this is almost clear desk time, you know, almost. There'd be my Raspberry Pi keyboard because it takes up less space, which is pretty cool. Where's Holzbein? I'm not sure. I did say, where are you? I've not had a message back this week. He did say he was going to come on, but I want him to come on because he's had some new stuff. So yeah, he should be coming on. But it is Holster, so he could appear, he could not. That's my Linux key. I've been playing about as well with streaming. So I got a virtual machine which has got Engine X on it. So basically, I've set up a streaming server. I haven't put it live yet because the only thing I've got coming in live is the camera. So if you go to chunkmeister.com, there's a live shed cam on there. So you can if you go to chunkmeister.com, you should be able to see it, and it is let's get it up. I think that's due for a little refresh as well. So the way I've got it set up is I've got that there. So there's a DNS forwarder which points you to live pictures of my shed, which isn't the most exciting thing, but on the end of the day, it's like a security camera. No bedroom cam, no. But this streaming server is pretty clever because it allows me to stream directly to there, and then from there you can do some nice stuff. You can point it to multiple sources, so I could stream from my PC. I could stream to the server. I could have the server then push it out to YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, multiple services. It's a bit like Restream.io, but I haven't configured it like that. I just use it to take in one stream. So I did that in a week with a bit of help from somebody. And it is it's not the easiest thing, but then again, it's definitely not the hardest thing to do. If I can do it, well, there we are. Battery charger, another battery charger. I do like this charger though. Between the Silade and the little color. Now, between these two, this one is good because it's got the USB out. It's not that complicated. The other one's got a screen that tells you what's charging. Let's stick a couple of batteries in here and show you what it is. As he looks around for some batteries to charge. I think I've charged most of my batteries up though. I'm not sure about these. Let's try these. So the silent charger to start off with. You put the batteries in. Unfortunately, these only take up the 18650s. They wouldn't take the 21700s, which is a pain because I've got one battery which doesn't want to play. But yeah, there's that. I'll plug it in, and the batteries are quite nice. Gives you a charging status percentage wise, how long it's been uncharged, and you can change it from half an amp to 1 amp charging. So that's quite nice for telling you what it's actually doing. Compared to the little Carla, for the batteries in the little Carla, it tells me the charge of them, which is kind of full. It's got the charge circuit at the top, which says nothing at the moment, but when I plug it in, there we are. You can change it over from one to the other to 1 amp. It works out what batteries in it as well, so it does detect the batteries, but it doesn't charge them fully. So this shows a full charge, which obviously they weren't. They were just under. Hey John R. So this is why I'm back to using my IntelliCharger i4 Nightco, because it's just plugged in and it's there and it sits there and it charges them, and they normally get a fairly full charge. I don't know where my big little car is. I think it's in a box somewhere. So they're not going on charge next. So let's message the hoster again. So going back to the pouches. So the pouches, they last for about an hour, hour and a half, something like that. After that, they kind of stop putting the nicotine into your system, and you lose the flavour and the tingle. But the nicotine is then in your system, so it stays in there for a little while, and then it goes. Oh, so it is you. You've been waiting for me to call. I'm waiting for you to call. I am blind. I haven't seen the all the chat. It just came in one big flow then, including all the Streamlabs messages. Let's get you on then. I gotta find out where you are now. Let's stop that music then. Call in. All in, Captain's call in. Where is Holster? There he is. swap the screens and... Okay. Yeah, I can see you. Can you talk?
Yeah, I can. Can you hear me?
Let's turn you up a little bit. How be?
I be grand.
You be gravy.
I be gravy as well, yeah.
You be gravy.
Sorry, I've tried different headphones tonight.
Oh, okay. Right. I don't know why you're not coming up.
Maybe popular demand.
There we are. Bang. How are we?
Oh, yeah.
So, do you see me talking about the about these? You had some of these, didn't you? I think.
The pods are the... I never tried them. I saw you had them before, nicotine pouches. Pouches, not pouches.
Yeah, take under your lip. Didn't you pick up some at Expo or no?
No, I saw them there.
Yeah, they are pretty good. I've got about a dozen packs here somewhere as samples. I'll have to send you a care package. Anyway, yeah, they're pretty good. Sound okay in chat? Can you hear him? So, how many weeks? And how did you get on with your pub quiz last week?
Oh, I can't remember. Probably so well.
You can't remember?
What was it last week? Was it football, I think?
I don't know. Well, you wouldn't know much.
I think it was a football one.
You wouldn't know much about football then, being a Middlesbrough supporter.
No. At least we sacked our coach or manager this week.
But
Maybe I am speaking through the laptop microphone.
You are. It is a bit weird. You're not as clear as normal.
Well, I'm on Bluetooth earbuds. I don't know if they've got a speaker, a microphone in them. Probably not.
Is it a laptop? Is it Windows or is it Mac?
Obviously not Windows. I've run out of my domestic wet wipes after touching the Windows PC before.
It's not that bad.
It's evil.
So, how many weeks has it been?
I don't know. I'd have to look.
Is it 115?
It must be somewhere around about that time. So I'll just open up Excel.
And I know you've been spending as well this week.
I have. I haven't even updated my spreadsheet for a couple of weeks.
Wow.
Let's have a look. What did I bought? I think I spent.
You bought the V2 of the Atomizer, didn't you?
Yeah, that was some time ago. What did I buy? I bought 50 from Fast Tech.
Yeah. What was the other thing you bought from recently? It was another tank, wasn't it?
Oh right, yeah. I bought. I probably need to put in 25. Sorry. It is what's the date?
24th.
24. Week 121.
Wow. Flying ahead.
Okay, so you actually need to multitask there.
That's obviously 2 weeks and 2 years and many weeks now then.
Yeah. So what is this one? What is it? I had another.
Was the Blotto?
The Blotto, yeah.
How are you finding it?
Very good, actually.
No, is there a version 2 of it? Because there was a couple of little problems with the first lot. Probably is.
I don't know, actually. It still rests from the onto the deck, the glass straight off. There's no seat for it. I read the reviews, and that's what they said was a bit of a failing.
It is a bit of, so basically, if you want to change your coil, then you've got to make sure it's empty.
Yeah,
That's a bit of a sucky design, isn't it?
it is. But overall, it's very nice. It did come with 3 glasses in it.
3 glasses.
Yeah.
Are they all the same, or is it one straight glass, one bubble glass, one? Oh, here we go.
Sorry about that. So the blocker, yes. I had a problem with the Zeus tank. But for love of the money, I couldn't get it off the mod. And so in the end, I had to use some pliers, and that it didn't like it.
It didn't like, so the players one.
Yeah. So it doesn't say whether it's version 1 or version 2, but it came with a. 1 second. It came with a straight glass.
Okay.
Was that 5mm, I think, isn't it?
So was that the one that came on with it on, or was it?
Yeah.
Okay, and then it comes with a bubble tank.
And it came with a bubble tank, which I'll talk about what's in there in a moment.
Mm-hmm.
And it also comes with a. I don't know what colour you'd call this.
It's called, I think it's Ultim. It's
that word.
It's Ultim. It's many people don't like it.
Yeah, but I think it's this one.
Is Tetley Man still in chat? Tetley Man, you need to be here.
Yeah, 1 moment. Now, got my head away. So 1 moment.
I'm not sure what he's doing.
It disappeared. It comes with a coil cutting tool inside the box.
What tool?
A coil cutting tool. I was hoping to see it, but it's gone by the wayside in the house.
So it's just like a. So what, instead of a coily?
Yes, actually, you talk for a moment. I'm going to find it because it's quite different. One moment for try to connect. One moment.
Okie dokie. Not sure what he's doing there.
I'm having a. Anyway, it's gone. The wife's had a tidy up. That means you'll never find anything again. You leave something out and then I need to find a mic.
Your mic is very, very odd.
In what sense?
It's very like boomy and blurry, sort of.
Boomy and blurry at the same time. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So sorry, I can't find it, but nope, it's gone. And the coil cutting tool or the coil measuring tool, it's you put the coil through the hole and you trim where the legs are against the hole. It also doubles as a butt lock. A very Bogan-esque for you there.
So let's get into this juice that you've got in it.
Yeah. Anyway, so the thing with I watched a couple of videos on this review, and they both said the same thing. But if I have got the later version of the blotter, they didn't fix this in the coil cutting tool. But if you use that to measure, you still have to trim it afterwards. It doesn't cut it short enough.
So they provide a tool which doesn't do what it's supposed to.
Yes, but it's a pretty handy bolt opener.
Oh, what's that? It's a moth. Yeah. So the juice inside your tank. Because no, did you just buy that flavour from Flavour Boss?
Yes, I did. No, I didn't. I bought. I just remember where I'm at. So somebody on here, and it's probably tapping on, talked about something blue wizard or blue something, and I couldn't remember what it was called. But over those 121 weeks, I keep trying new flavours, and it never works.
No.
I still keep going back to, Vampire Vince, Heisenberg, and the Element Frost.
Yeah.
And so Flavour Boss has got a new flavour, and it's called Frosty.
Frosty.
I gotta say, I can't tell the difference between that and Element Frost.
Other than in your pocket.
Apart from the pocket, it is really good, and that's what I've got in here. It's got an 810 drip tip on it. 810.
Mm-hmm.
Which I normally prefer a smaller, tighter hole, like the 510.
Yeah. So you think that the flavour is pretty much identical? Yeah.
Yeah.
So how much was that bottle all in compared to the Frost? Because was it £15 you was paying for the 50ml Frost?
Yeah. Let's have a look. I think the 100ml of the 100ml with 2 Nick shots in it of Element Frost is £18.
100ml? I thought it was 50s.
Is it 50?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that size bottle. Quite thin and...
which one?
Your Frost is that size bottle, 50?
No, it's much bigger than that.
Oh, okay. So you're paying a fair bit for that. And how much was the Frosty?
I'm just checking the...
Oh, see, the price varies because they have different deals and stuff on, don't they?
Yeah, it's 100ml, the Element Frost, and at the moment it's £20 for 100ml.
With the 2 Nick shots.
And plus the Nick shot, and the 250 of the Frosty was $8.99. Oh, sorry, £8.99.
Yeah, plus the postage.
plus the posters, plus you've got to add your own PGVG, etc.
Yeah, so massive difference in price.
Massive difference, and I would say they've nailed it.
Yeah, totally. So I fancy getting some. So I think I will get another bottle of that.
I would recommend it. One thing that Flavor Boss has started doing is something called rocket shots. I haven't seen them on them before.
So it's a bit different to the Flavor Boss shots. So the Boss shots just have the flavour in the bottle, don't they?
Yes, the Boss shots have got concentrate in.
Yeah.
The rocket shots is already mixed PGVG,
Yeah.
and you select your concentrate to put in it. So it's like branded flavours.
Right.
So what else I ordered from them was the bottle of rocket shots. Again,
Okay, so what one is that? That's like a Heisenberg, is that?
that's Vampire Vape Heisenberg, yeah.
Ah, right. So you bought that, put your concentrates in.
No, it comes with the concentrate.
Oh, okay.
So it's not a Heisenberg copy. It is Vampire Vapes.
Right.
But so on this one,
Yeah.
yeah, you add your own PG and VG and mix shots.
Yeah.
This one, the bottle was already got 100 ml of PGVG in it.
And the concentrate.
But you add the concentrate into it, yeah.
All right. Okay.
Which you ordered from them.
Okay. That's
So there's
a different way of doing it.
a different way.
Which way do you prefer? Which between the two?
It's quite easy just to pour one bottle of concentrate into the pre-mix, isn't it?
It is. But obviously,
It is Vampire Vapes. It's not their copy.
yeah. So you basically have the bottle with all the PGVG mix, and you put in your concentrates, and then you put in your Nick shots.
Yeah.
So the rocket shots are basically a premix PGVG.
So that's their Heisenberg copy.
No,
It's
it doesn't. How does it compare? Not quite there.
it's Happy Shopper Cola against Coca-Cola.
Happy Shop. It's not even Pepsi versus Cola.
No.
Oh, okay. But it's the kind of juice that you can use if you're really desperate. Then you know you've got some Heisenbergy type flavour.
I think I've got about 5 different flavors of Heisenberg.
So
That's a rather small stein you've got there.
yeah, it saves me refilling in flight. So of the different Heisenbergs you've tried, obviously the Vampire Vapes is the best. What would you say would be the next sort of closest?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure if any of them that I bought again.
So you kind of buy it and make it up, and you think, okay, that's not quite right. Let's get another one. No, it's there is something about the Vampire Vapes that makes it special.
There's another one.
So would you say, is that better or worse than the Flavour Boss?
I think think a lot of it is you just get used to one, isn't it?
Mm.
You know, is there anything wrong with Pepsi? No, not really. If you spend a lot of time drinking Pepsi, then you'd find Coke is probably a bit too syrupy.
Mm. So
And I think I just like the Vampire Bay. But I've still been mixing today with banana cream pie as well.
banana cream pie. What with? You made a new bottle up, or you mixed it with Heisenberg?
It was just one I had.
Oh, okay. I mean, Heisenberg has been around for so long. I'm surprised that no company's got it really that close to vampire vapes.
Yeah.
But there are so many copies.
Yeah, you'd think that somebody would be able to nail it, but no, I just seem to be missing something.
Mm-hmm.
This one, just vape 24/7, was very, very disappointing.
Hey, Sloan.
But again, I've tried it. I make them up, and I think I told you a couple of weeks ago I had a big clean out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I got rid of probably over 100 bottles.
Just stuff that you wouldn't vape again because they just weren't cutting it.
Absolutely. There'd be ones that made me cough or just tasted horrible.
But the Frosty is spot on. No, is there no irritation with the Frosty at all?
Not at all. I was saying I cannot tell that it's not element.
I'm gonna have to get a bottle, and I'm gonna have to do a taste test against some Frost.
Yeah. One thing. Which cotton do you use?
Cotton I'm using at the moment. Cotton.
Are you still using the cotton thread?
This is just the loose cotton. I've got some threads about, and prime on prime if I'm feeling special on a dripper.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've got other cotton. But let's have a look. I've got some G-Taste preloaded cotton. I've also got some threads as well. Within reach. I think I had some other ones as well. I had some vape play ones as well.
And Jerry, actually, I mixed Frost with the black currants as well.
Mm. Have you mixed Frost with Heisenberg?
I don't think I have, actually.
I'm surprised with that.
But with the black currants, you're making me stand up in that.
Anyway, Sloan, what have you seen? What bargains have you found this week? I know you're really busy, but stick in chat if you've got anything that people might fancy. And hopefully, I'll be able to have Sloan on at some point to give us some deals.
Okay, I keep disappearing. I'm not very prepared today. Actually, so this is Flavor Boss Dark Matters. Sorry.
Is that one that you made up, or is it you haven't made it up yet?
I've made it up.
It looks like you enjoyed it. It looks like you enjoyed that one.
Yeah, I mixed it with Frost.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I definitely need some bargains because I bought a new TV this week.
A new TV?
Yeah.
How big is it?
I only went for 58 inch in the end.
Yeah, and what about the TV?
Hey. Yeah, enough about my waist. I also bought a monitor as well. I bought a curved monitor.
Curved monitor?
Yeah, they're very good.
Mrs. Chunk has got one of them. It's I think it's only like a 24-inch or something, but it's a cracking monitor. Is that for you to dual screen with your Mac, or is it for your Raspberry Pi? Oh, you getting on with your Raspberry Pi anyway?
Very good.
What?
Very good. It's actually plugged into my ThinkPad at the moment.
Or your screen?
Yeah.
What about your Raspberry Pi?
Yeah, I'm just using it as a NAS server at the moment.
Are you using FreeNAS?
My screen, yeah. Boss Reserve by Cuthwood. Where's that?
Boss Reserve. I tell you what, that's not a bad price. Although, what else? Flavor Boss do Boss Reserve, clone. I think they do a reserve.
Honey, is that clusters, milk and bananas? Ham there.
There we are. But you do sort of like your cold and your cool stuff.
Yeah.
And your fruits. You're not really a desserty fan, are you?
Not really, actually. No. And then there's a cherry cola there. There was a cherry I got some time ago, and I can't remember the brand it was. And I bought about 6 cherries, and none of them have worked.
No. I can remember you had a cherry back in the very first couple of weeks. You had a cherry mint that I sent you that was pretty good.
No, certainly not. No, the lemon lush was very good.
Yeah, yeah, I've still got a couple of dregs in this bottle. This is like a pre-TPD. This is an old bottle of lemon tart. Once that's gone, that's it. That's all my lemon tart gone. I don't know what I'll do then. I'll just have to keep looking.
What do you name your dog?
What's that? Luna.
Huh?
Luna.
Luna.
Yeah.
She's a twat.
Yeah, she's a twat.
Don't forget to click thumbs up.
No.
Anybody want
a dog?
Oh.
No.
Here you go, you baby.
Come here.
You're naughty now.
Is it warm enough for you down in Wales today?
God, it's ridiculous. Tomorrow is supposed to be hotter still, isn't it?
No.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be 30 tomorrow. It was 29 today.
34 actually.
Oh, was it 34? Well. What?
Yes, it was very warm. One thing that I found though, with this steam craze, with the aromamizer,
yeah.
Yeah, that thing.
Have you?
It leaks like crazy.
It leaks.
Yeah.
Ah, so you're wicking. That's it. Is. You make sure you seal it off when you fill it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure you close the airflow off when you fill it. It's a bit different to this one. This one is fairly straightforward to close off down the bottom, but yeah.
Yeah, it's quite hard to close it off, but it really does leak really badly.
So, any other new things you picked up?
No, that's it. I think with 2 new RDAs this month, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for Fast Tech. I bought a block of stabilized wood.
You bought a block.
Of stabilized wood, yeah.
Okay. And what are you going to do with that?
I'm going to build an Aki stand.
Okay. So you've got all your drills ready.
I got the drills ready. I got the stand, yeah.
You got all your fittings to go into it, or are you just going to put holes for it to balance in, like?
No. I bought the thready bit to stick it.
Oh. Little project for you then.
Yeah, so that's... I'm just waiting for my stab wood to arrive.
Did you get... you had it from Fast Tech?
No. I bought that off eBay.
Oh. I haven't actually looked there.
Yeah.
So was it that expensive, or?
I think it was 60 pounds for the stabilised wood.
60. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
How big is there? How big is the piece?
I honestly don't know. I can't remember. I will show you when it arrives. But that's my next thing.
Yeah. It's always nice to have little projects like.
Yeah, although it's a lot tidier without the 100 bottles that I wasn't using.
Yeah, they do kind of take up space and accumulate and tip over and leak and yeah.
Yeah, and I got rid of another tank. That went straight in the bin.
Well, just got to wait for the next mod today. Which one do you think you're going to kill off next?
Oh, I don't know. I've done well with these. I think I've had them both for about 3 months.
That's good going then, isn't it? What about your T18? You still? Oh, is it T18 or T22 you had?
And the T20, no, that's still there. There's still a Vaporesso as well, but I don't have any coils for that.
Yeah, it's still you just keep it there. And if you need, have you used it recently, or is it just there as a spare?
No.
Yeah.
No. So we already have. So I'm going to just the 8. That's all I've got as my stand. Look, as it leaks straight out.
It leaks straight out and goes all over everything.
Yeah, it went over the keyboard.
It's not the first time you've had liquid flying over the keyboard, so don't worry. Just wipe it off like all the other stuff.
Yeah, but this time I don't have Kleenex next to the keyboard. I wonder what flavour it was. Ooh, it's quite a nice flavour, whichever one it was at least. So
Is that a TFE 20, TFE 16, TF?
No, that's the TF16. You see, it's quite a difference in size.
Yeah.
That's the BF mesh one. I don't know what the actual tank is called.
So have you given up on the mesh deck for the aromamizer?
I've just got coils in there at the moment.
Yeah.
That's all fine. Just give my keyboard a bit of a wipe there. Oh dear.
So which do you prefer to use?
Do you know, they're all...
Not of the decks for the aromamizer.
Well, I've kept the coils in there for the last couple of weeks, and that's... I like that.
That's definitely a screenshot there.
Bob?
That's definitely a screen capture there.
Absolutely. Yeah. An ice stick. Wow, that's good, going. Well, I think what it is. It's in here. Now, when you're changing the tank, are you meant to turn it off?
It's usually a good thing to do. Otherwise, you end up squeezing it and firing it when you're trying to take it off.
Yeah. So, yeah, that one's. Oh, that's got my cream pie. That's very tasty. I gotta say, I like it. It's very different in the morning.
So, with the weather, are you finding the cooler vapes more refreshing?
Yeah, I prefer the cooler ones all year round, but certainly when in the depths of winter, sometimes the element frost is a bit too chilly.
Yeah, definitely. In the winter, I can't do it in the winter. No, big time too cold.
Yeah. Oh, I do like that flavour. Yeah.
Oh,
One thing though, the kids have really said, "Oh, Dad, I really like the smell of that one." Whenever I take them, I guess it drifts through.
oh.
The Berserker, my gosh, that was the monster one, wasn't it?
So a few bits. Yeah, there's a lot of mods up there which last and last and last. And I haven't used this for quite a while. My custom box, but I got to glue the magnets back in again. And I looked at the coil, and the coil's pretty good, but I don't know why. Whatever I put in there, the coil, there's something deep in them coils. I need to put new ones in. That it doesn't matter what. If I put like a clear juice in there, the wick always goes red, and it's got to be some like residual juice inside the coils, like, you know. It doesn't matter if you brush and brush and brush it. There's always bits in there. So I either need to boil them or I need to swap them.
You boil your coil?
Yeah, you know, because to reach parts that other things don't reach, like, you know. It's all well and good brushing your coil with an old toothbrush and getting the juice from the surfaces, but deep inside the coils, you know, inside the if you've got aliens or if you've got Claptons, there's always a little bit of juice that's in there that you can't brush out.
Yeah.
So, you know, just stick them in a pan of hot water or boiling water, leave it sit and swish it around a couple of times for to clean the juice out.
Which it's getting to that late 9 o'clock for me. After we've had to have a break tonight from Lord of the Rings. The last 2 nights we've watched 2 parts of the trilogy. My gosh,
You hobbled it out.
I'm hobbled it out. Yeah. What was this?
How was your ring?
It's precious. Yeah. There's only so much to do. So here's a question for you. When you buy a new tank, a new RDA, etc.,
Yeah.
do you have any go-tos for when watching like a wicking tutorial? Or do you just get in and do it?
I tend to just get in and do it. Because you normally stick in the coils that you're used to. So,
Yeah.
you know, my go-to coils are like 2.5 mil, and I know how much cotton I need to put in it. And as long as you fluff out the ends and there's certain styles of rebuildable that you know where you've got to cut it, how much you've got to fluff it, and where the wicks are going to go. Like, you know, if you've got a GTA deck, then you don't push it through the holes. You just let it sit on top, so you don't throttle the flavour. Like, you know, there's certain things that you do. But sometimes I might think, like the profile unity, that was a nightmare to sort out. I ended up looking on YouTube, and I copy the YouTube video down to the T, and it's still messed up. So I think that one I'd never used again. I tried to work it twice and gave up because it was just such a pain in the ass.
No, I watched. You're saying about this within reminder, and it leaks every time I do it. I watched a bit with Rick wicking on, and it was a bit different to the first one, which I watched with Mike Bit wicking. You know.
Do you try both methods?
Have
you tried both methods?
Yeah, it didn't leak so much when I did it the first way, so I don't know if I saw too much sorry.
Sloan, which tank would you throw across the room? Was it? Did you throw your Unity across the room as well? Yeah. I tend to find with mine, with the V1, as long as I close the airflow off and also the juice flow, then I have no issues. If I leave the juice flow open and I take the top off, it just pours through, because obviously there's a pressure up in there's a pressure in the tank when you've got the top on. As soon as you unleash it and unscrew it, the moonshot. The tin. I think I had one of them at some point as well. I tell you one thing that's frustrated me is this. The Twisted Messes 24. Oh my god. So frustrating.
I've been kidnapped. Thank you.
Yeah. Anyway, I think we.
Yeah. Well, just before we go.
Go on then.
I'm going to show you now. So this is the coil tool.
Yeah.
If I can line it with my head. Anyway, and the idea is that the torso coils is sitting around one of these.
Mm-hmm.
They are aliens. Tricore fused platforms. And the idea is you put the coil, right, so I can do this, you put the coil in the hole,
yeah,
and you cut. But they're too long.
Oh, that's not good, is it?
Yeah. It's a pretty poor... I think it's a pretty good concept. And the thing is, I've used it as a bottle opener. It's quite good as a bottle opener.
Just keep using it as a bottle opener there, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think you beat the coily tool for flexibility.
No.
No.
So there we go. Nice to speak to you again. Nice to see everyone again. Lovely. Tried a good one there.
And we'll see it, all your fast tech stuff when it arrives in a month or so. Apparently they've been quite quick shipping recently, so...
I got a note saying it was going to be split shipped. But that's okay. With the Kriemhild Kit. Okay, Chris.
Okay,
See you later.
Catch you next week.
Bye-bye.
Adios.
Bye.
So there's the counter gone. yeah, that was a bit odd, the sound, but yeah, Holster's off there now, and yeah, it was. I think I'm gonna have to try that Frosty, because he did say in the week, he said it's very similar, and then after a couple of days he said it is pretty much spot on. So definitely want to go for the Flavour Boss Frosty. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go onto this Hape site for these pouches, and I don't know which pack I'll get. I might get another pack of these pouches to try different flavours and so on. So when you're paying, £10-12 for 4 packs, £3 for a pack of these, or 20, it's quite a good deal. I don't think I'd pay £10 or £12 for one pack of them, or even £6 for one pack is, quite expensive. But for the multi packs, they're pretty good. Anyway, that being said, all said and done. Yeah, another good week. Another nice chat with Holster, and his journey goes on. So, let's cue the music. Extra cheese, please.